Action?
Yes.
Oh, what? We're rolling now?
We're on.
Okay, welcome to another edition of, what do we call it again?
Forked off.
Get Forked.
Get
I
forked.
was just testing you there to see whether you were with that one. Welcome to another edition of Get Forked. What we're going to show you today is how to turn a forklift into a drink holder. Now, what the best thing you need is basically a couple of rolls of tape, about yay size, that's going to actually fit a drink in it. I wouldn't recommend using like brand spanking new rolls, because when you get brand new rolls and then you tape it to the forklift and then the boss sees it, they kind of cringe on it thinking that's a waste of company materials. I don't know what their problem is, really. Like, seriously, just, you know, we're just having fun with it and they paid for it, so what their problems, I don't know.
God forbid.
I don't know, but the more tape you actually have on there, the more insulates your drink, and I think that's what's most important.
That's right.
That's for later.
Speaking of bosses, should we do a check to see if the boss is coming?
I hope so. He needs to see this. The bloke doesn't even know how to do this. Alright, so this is very important. I don't want to waste people's time. People are paying for this download. So you get basically the same diameter, and you've got to have two of them, or it's just sucks if you don't. So you get them both together, roughly. We're going to put more around in a minute because I'll show you how to make the base. Making the base is really quite simple. The first thing you need is a forklift. Do we have one? Wait, over here.
Oh, over there, right. Okay.
Colour it was.
Ah, right.
A forklift like this is best because it's got a good table. That's why they make them like this, so you can like do things like this. Get that fucker. Put that there. Do it again. Now, you could get really like fancy and go for scissors, but because of safety reasons, we don't have scissors around here because we could get ourselves injured with them. So
we just hop on the forks. We just hop on the forks and go upwards. We don't need scissors.
Oh, as long as you're going up in life. I think that's why I became a forklift driver.
No, that's right.
Go up in life.
Oh, okay, right.
I want to work my way up to the top. So I want to...
Using the first lever on the forklift. Education 101.
Is that the one?
Yes, that's the one.
I just keep pulling them.
Right, okay, right. Is that why I kept going side to side?
I thought you were dancing.
Okay.
To make sure that, by the way, that's Tuba Skinny play. Nothing works well unless Tuba Skinny is playing.
Tunes.
This stuff just goes wrong. But if Erica Lewis is singing, everything just works out.
She's a tunes.
Right, so we've got our base now, but you don't want that falling off because we've got to think about safety here. So you just wrap that around the base like that. And that way you can even label it if you have to, just to make sure this all goes there. And then you bring this over to this part of the forklift here. Choose a position that's like comfortable for you. And you don't want to do it anywhere. You've got to make sure that, because that, you know, as you're driving it, you'll be able to grab at that drink with style. You won't be struggling with it. This is all about safety. Sometimes if you have it out here, you end up popping off and you can actually knock your drink about. You don't want that, especially after you think, you know, you paid a lot of money for a good drink. You don't want to be knocking your hands with the handbrake. You've got to take that into consideration. So this is about this sort of height is quite nifty. Having it back on a bit of an angle can help when, especially if you're a bit of a noob driver. If you're going to spill the drink, spill it on yourself. Don't spill it on the forklift. Wrap that around there like that, and you've got yourself a drink holder. Now all you need is a drink. Did you bring one?
I didn't bring a drink.
Ricky, you're in charge of the props.
What I've done is I drank the drink, and I don't.
Fine. Well, we've got a backup story. If you've got like glassware, like you're drinking wine or something while you're drinking on the forklift, and you've got a nice fine glass, I recommend using a fragile tape.
Fragile
tape, especially for like glasses.
How do you, for what?
Fragile.
Oh, fragile.
Fragile, it's French.
Fragile, it's
Right. Now, you've got to find the end of it.
While he does that.
This thing's in yellow lawn in a minute. Oh, okay, there we go. Now make sure you get the words the right way up.
Ragile, not fragile. So it's ragile.
If you get upside down, and one of the other forkies like next door sees it upside down, they just talk behind your back.
Yeah, right.
Got ya.
Right. So we put the Ragile tape on.
Get that around there. Nice. And then you know that you're good to go with the wine.
See?
Or if you've got like a glass of beer. But you've got to watch the size of glass that you have.
Oh, pull. That's better.
That was safe.
That wasn't very fragile, was it?
No, it is now.
Yeah, well, look at that.
That's good.
DIY
We need a
cup holder.
No one's going to believe that it works.
Find a drink. On other news, have a go at our racking. Just look at it. We're not done yet, but it's coming together. It's coming together. Aaron's going to show you how to do the accounting in the next episode with them.
Yeah, we got some diesel and a cigarette lighter.
Diesel cigarette lighter. Love it. Oh, look at that. Oh, you don't want to hold your drink. You got to go. Where are you going to put it?
Test the drink.
Where are you going to put it? Oh, right in there. Ooh.
Oh, now we're in business.
Hey, have you done that before, or is this your first day? 'Cause
I looked it up on YouTube.
ah, right, okay.
Yeah.
Right, okay, cool.
That's it for this episode of Get Forked.
Get Forked.
Stay tuned for the next. Oh, by the way, down the bottom there's a subscribe button. It's red, so I've never pressed it because I always fear about pressing red buttons.
Nice.
So if anyone could like send a message in what that subscribe button does, let me know. But
Just press it and see what happens.
no, it's red.
Nah, press it.
Don't press
We'll
the red
give
button.
in to your curiosity. We know you want to do it.
Well, if you find out what happens when you press the subscribe button, let me know because I'll just be too nervous too because I'm all about safety.
He's all about safety.
All right, so
All right, signing off.
signing off.